everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. I am Nicole. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much for all of your love, support, encouragement, likes, subscribing, donations. Thank you all so much. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for your support. I'm just grateful to be here to be of service, to help you on your journey. This is healing for you. It's healing for me. I'm so grateful we can work together to make this world a better place for all of us. So today's pick a card is going to be about legacy talk. We're going to have legacy talk with your ancestors. What do your ancestors want you to know about your legacy, your journey, whatever. We're not going to limit this, okay? Whatever the ancestors want to say, whatever comes out about legacy, whatever you need to know about that. So we have Pile 1, Conscious Connections. Okay, Pile 2, Focus on the Light. And Pile 3, Releasing Allegiances. Okay. Timestamps will be linked below. Thank you all so much. I will see you in your reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this card, Conscious Connections, welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're well. I hope you are staying safe and doing well. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. So let's get going. Pile 1. This is legacy talk. We're calling in your ancestors and your ancient ancestors to please come through and give you messages on whatever you need to know right now about your legacy, your journey, whatever they want you to know. So, Pile 1. So, with this card here, Conscious Connections, you know, your relationships are going to be, your ancestors want you to know, your relationships are a huge part of your journey, this life journey. Okay, your relationships, platonic, romantic, this is a huge part of your journey. This is essentially defining a lot of your life purpose, because a lot of your life purpose is connected with collaboration. You will be collaborating with a lot of different people during this life journey. You have a lot of lessons assigned to many different people this life journey. So, you know, I'm getting Libra energy here. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy as well. You may be the type that has, you know, repeated many cycles or many lessons with the same type of people. And even though they were different people, different energies, it was like the same situations that kept repeating. And so many of you are clearing this right now. Many of you are clearing this past, clearing the past lessons, clearing the karma that was already there with a lot of the people that you signed up to complete your lessons with. Some of you are closing out a major cycle here. I'm getting a lot of shadow work. I'm getting a lot of having to look within, having to look at yourself, self-reflection, looking at the parts that you don't like about yourself or the parts that need healing, the shadow work, the darker side. And I feel that while you are doing this work, you are starting to feel a release. You are starting to feel lighter. You're starting to look different. You're transforming. Your look is changing. Your body is changing. Physically, you are changing. The way you perceive yourself is changing. You don't look the same to you. You're starting to embrace a new you. So your ancestors want you to know that not only is this raising your vibration and raising your confidence, but this is about your path. You were meant to learn a lot of lessons. Many of you are chosen ones, okay? Many of you were chosen to clear a lot of karma, a lot of the family karma, a lot of generational karma. And the ancestors want you to know that they're very proud of you. They are very proud of you for doing this work. Many of you are clearing 5, 6, 7 generations of trauma in the same cycles. Many of you are passing the tests of your ancestors, like your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your great-grandparents. These are the same cycles that they experienced, but they were caught in the karmic cycles, not learning the lessons, choosing fear over love, not gaining the wisdom, not gaining the knowledge. A lot of choosing fear out of security, out of wanting to be attached to someone, out of wanting to, a lot of it is security and not wanting to be alone for many of you. So relationships are so important for you this lifetime. You may have had a lot of friends. You may have had a lot of different relationships, romantic. You may, be the type of person where you fall out with people, and the thing is, these are lessons, okay? These are a lot of the lessons that your soul signed up to do, because this is a lot of this ancestral work. So this is a part of the legacy, because really the type of work that you're doing, Pile One, the next generations will not have to deal with this. You are literally stopping it with you. I really want you to get the gravity of this. Like I really, wow. I want you to let that sink in just for a second. Just for a second. It stops with you. So if you've been abused, no more. Like, that's it. The next generation won't deal with that. If you've had scarcity issues, family grew up poor, the next generation and the generation and the generation after that, they won't have to deal with that, because it stops with you. Okay? Of course, we all have free will, but free will looks a whole hell of a lot better with 10 million in the bank starting off your life. I mean, just saying, like, yeah, you got free will, but you may not, I would hope you wouldn't, but let's not even. The point is this, the buck stops with you. So while you're doing this clearing, it's so important for you not to, one, resent this. Don't resent this. Don't resent the task, because it stops with you. And you signed up to do this, and you're fully supported. And the thing about it is that you're so strong. You're so strong. You have the type of strength and wisdom to clear it, to clear all of it. Like, you have what it takes. The previous generations may not have had what you have. And that's what makes this so powerful. Okay. What do the ancestors want you to know? Because I do want to tap into what are some, rewards. What are going to be some of the rewards for you? Ace of Fire. So this is what, Ace of Wands, right? This is what I was saying. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. You have the strength. The ancestors want you to know that they're getting ready to be gifting you with a lot of, with the High Priestess. They're getting ready to be gifting you with more spiritual gifts. And the more you use your spiritual gifts, the more abundance, physical, material abundance you will attract. Part of your legacy is for you to be basically like one of the, not only like are you the strength and the pillar for your family, many of you will be leading your family. Many of you, you're going to be the one that, you know, when stories are told and, you know, they talk about family, you're going to be the leader, the head of the family. You're going to be the one where everyone, like a, you know, Godfather energy. That's the kind of energy I'm getting, regardless of sex, okay? You could be a woman and be a godfather or godmother too, okay? So that's the type of energy I'm feeling, where, you know, everyone runs everything past you. You are the head of the family. So you're getting ready to be gifted with a level of intuition and a level of guidance and wisdom. You're going to gain more wisdom. You're unlocking a lot more gifts right now. The ancestors want you to know that this is a very, this time for you, Pal One, between January to June, your whole life is going to be changing. And I usually don't give time frames. Like if you watch my channel, I don't always do that. So I'm just, you know, I just want to say that. January to June, incredible changes. Your whole life is going to change, okay? This doesn't matter, timeless, but I'm just letting you know, within like the next 6 months, this is a time where so many gifts are being unraveled for you, but not just the gifts. You're getting ready to attract a new level of physical abundance, material abundance. The next 6 months is basically going to be the preview to what the rest of your life is going to look like. For some of you, it's the next 8 months, okay? But for many of you, I'm hearing the next 6 months. The ancestors want you to know you're ready. Many of you, you are ready. And if you feel like you're not there yet, some of you, you still need about, I'm hearing 4 months. 4 months to get ready to this next transition. But for many of you, the ancestors are like, you're ready. That's why this Ace of Wands came out, because you're ready. You're ready to get going. They're getting ready. Okay, this is of course a general reading, but many of you will be wealthy, will be rich and wealthy. So I want to make this clear to you. Get in the flow. Get in the flow here, because what's happening is this. The more you exercise your gifts, the more you will attract. Okay? Don't spin your wheels. The ancestors want you to know, don't spin your wheels doing all this other stuff that is not purposeful or fruitful. It's not going to give you all of what you should have. Focus on what they tell you. They're talking to you. They're talking to you through your dreams. They are talking to you through signs that you were seeing. Commercials I'm hearing, music, signs on the road, the number syncs. They're talking to you. They're saying this is like a puzzle and you're collecting your pieces. So when you collect your pieces, now start piecing things together. They said get in the flow. Don't keep, some of you are doing busy work, like you are trying to do too much. They're saying that's not going to get you what you need. The more you exercise your spiritual gifts and your intuition, the more you will unlock this abundance, the physical abundance. They're saying that you don't have to worry about money. Like this is a concern for you right now. Do not worry about money. Keep focusing on your gifts. And I know that this probably sounds strange. I know this probably like, how, what? I just focus on my gifts and I get what I need. Yeah. Just focus on your gifts and you will get what you need. It will always come. Don't worry about how it's coming. Don't worry about when it's coming. Just focus on your gifts. You're a high priest, high priestess. This is the message. Because the more you do it, the more this penetrates through your family to create this legacy. Your family has these gifts too. They're just afraid of them. For many of you, they're scared. It freaks them out. It doesn't align with their scientific mind. It's not logical to them, and they don't understand. So when they see you doing these things, however you're going to do it, your ancestors will let you know. Everyone's going to be different here. However you're going to show your gifts, okay? When they see you doing that, then they're inspired, and then they change, and then the whole bloodline changes. Everything changes. It starts with you, and this is how they're going to gift you. Let's get one more card. What are some of the gifts? What are some of the rewards? So, okay. We have here, so 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups and the Empress in reverse. Don't worry about this reversal. So, move past the illusion. Move past any illusions of who you used to be, what you used to do. Like the old you. Move past the family will never have anything. Move past what family members are saying to questioning you on things. If they're, for some of you, they're all up in your money. For some of you, it's a lot of gossip. They don't know what you're doing, so it scares them. So move past these things and accept your role as the leader. Now, for many of you, you don't need to go telling everyone you're the leader of the family. That's not what they want you to do, okay? But move past the point of the illusions and like, what do they think? What are they saying? And this is not just for your family. This is for other people as well, other situations, because you are meant to be a leader. You are meant to lead, not just your family, but like in your career as well. So you're going to have to move past the illusions. The gifts that you will always have. You are so incredibly gifted, psychically, intuitively. You're going to keep getting these gifts. They're really not trying to tell me everything. And I guess it's they want you to be surprised. That's what I'm just getting. I'm getting this energy if they want you to be surprised. They don't want you to know. Because they're not, I keep hearing, of course, all of this abundance, but I'm not hearing, it's a lot though. I want to make this clear, like it's a lot. It's a lot of abundance to be had. A lot, okay? So, like I said, wealthy. Many of you are going to be business owners, entrepreneurs, and you're going to have multiple businesses, and you are going to be wealthy. Keep planting your seeds. Keep planting your seeds, okay? You will always have a harvest. You will always be abundant, okay? See, this is what's going to happen. Free from judgment, free to love. Relax the hold of darkness. Ancestors want you to be free. That's the reward. And I know some of you may be thinking, well, I feel like I am free. You're not. The ancestors said you're not yet. The ancestors want to give you freedom. And I feel like, speaking for myself real quick, I feel like I have been experiencing freedom, but I don't have it totally yet. But when you have real freedom, it's really nothing physical can give you that feeling. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing in this physical world. Of course, all these physical things are nice, they're great. But when you feel free in your soul, and this is what I feel, this is why they're like, you're going to have freedom. Free of the mind, free of the heart, free of the body, free of limitations. You are going to be limitless. But you have to follow your intuition. You have to. Like, that's the only thing here. You have to surrender what you perceive to be your free will. Because really, when you get in the flow, you know when you follow your intuition, that's better than free will. Because this is better than what you could even think of or conceive, to be honest. When you really get in that flow, when you really trust yourself and trust this guidance coming down, this is better than anything you thought of. And I'm just speaking for myself, I'm gonna be honest. Whether you're there in your journey or not, it really is. They're going to give you freedom. You're going to be completely free. And freeing you will free the lineage. This will free everyone. And the new generations to come. So it's about following this path and trusting this path. You know, you're going to have to trust it even when it doesn't feel right. Well, not feel right. Even when it seems crazy. Okay? Even when it seems like, no, it's not going to work. You're going to have to trust it. Take the chance. Take the risk, because everything else will line up for you. Like, this is bottom line. And they are so proud of you. They said be proud of yourself. They said be proud of yourself. They said stop being so hard on yourself. They said that you need to recognize the kind of work that you're doing and celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the wins. Celebrate what you perceive to be failures in the past. They said it's not failures. It's all lessons. Everything has worked together to come to this moment right now. Everything. Okay. And 2 cards come out. This is what I'm saying. You're getting ready to heal your whole family. Family connections here. And then we have teacher. Or teach and share. You are a teacher. You are meant to teach others. You're going to teach your family. Some of you are going to be teaching your family how to use their intuition, how to step into their psychic abilities, how to step into their gifts. You're going to be teaching them. So even if it's like an elder in the family, you're going to be teaching this elder how to unlock themselves, how to unlock their mind. I really want you to get how huge this is, because this is huge. Let's just say you're like 21 and you have a grandparent that calls you. It's like 75 or something. And they're like, I want you to talk to me about this. Can you teach me? Because in our society, we've been programmed to believe that, you know, when you get to a certain age, you don't need to learn anymore, or the young people can't teach the older people. Older people know everything. Never get in that place. I'm not saying that you are there. There's always, it doesn't matter how old you are, never stop learning. Never stop being open to learning. And this is a part of this process too. You're going to be teaching people in your family. And this, again, you're going to free your family. Think about all the things that's held your family back. You're going to free them from a lot of this stuff. And I know you're probably like, you can't imagine that. And your ancestors are saying, start imagining. It's going to happen. The more you say, no, not my family is too messed up. No, my family could never do. Stop. Believe in miracles. Believe in it. And for some of you, you're going to kind of like begin, you and like whoever you're going to be with, they're going to begin, you guys are going to begin your own like family. Meaning like your family. Meaning, so your family events will center around you and your person and, you know, the children that you have. Okay? So it may be like a situation where the traditional things or whatever, celebrations or holidays and things like that, will pretty much primarily be focused with you and your person. And then if extended family is invited or whatever and they come, that's that. But the family base is going to be like you and your person and the children that you guys have together. And you may have some extended family members. But for some of you, you're going to have the whole family coming together. And this is really powerful. But you're going to be teaching. You're going to be teaching many people. You're going to be teaching them. You're going to be talking about your family experiences and the things that your family dealt with and how you all move forward to a new beginning. Okay, this is really powerful. This is huge. Okay, let's just get a couple more. Okay, let's get one more. Wow, this is really beautiful. Okay, success and transformation. And then we have bliss is worth creating from. Wow. This is really beautiful. You know, for some of you, I'm hearing that, like, you know, your family like abandoned you or kicked you out, or, you know, you just felt like you never had a family, or, you know, for some of you, like I said, I'm getting like this energy like your family kicked you out. It could have been because of like your sexuality, or being with a person from another religion or culture or something like that. And so again, your ancestors want you to know, even if you don't have contact or communication with your family, you're going to be getting your own family. But this is still going to be healing. You're still going to be healing and freeing them energetically, even if you don't see the results. Okay, so your ancestors want you to know, like, and again, they're proud of you. They're proud of you. Like, if you got kicked out or you had to walk away from your family, you had to leave for whatever reason, you know, they're proud of you for your strength and your courage and your bravery. They are so proud of you. Oh my gosh. Wow, Pawan. So they want you to know that you are going to have a family. Again, you're going to make, family is whatever you make it. And that's also the freedom. It's whatever you make it. It doesn't have to be like black and white or what we all know to be. It could be whatever it is you make it to be. If you got some friends and you guys create a family, then that's your family. So they want you to know you're always going to have family. Because many of you felt like you've never really had, like you've had family, but you've never really felt at home. That's what I'm getting. You never really felt at home. You never really felt like it's just going to be different. Whatever it is that you're ready to come into, it's going to be different, and it's going to hit different, and you're going to be amazed. So you're moving, you know, you're being reminded here. You're creating bliss. And bliss, that's harmony, that's peace, that's joy, that's love. But this is going to happen through a transformation, and this is going to be successful. Allow this to be successful. A successful transformation. Success in transformation. Allow things to change. Don't be fearful of change. Don't feel like you're afraid. Change is natural. Change is how we evolve, how we grow, how we learn. It's a part of life. It's a process. So know that there is success in this, and you are creating your bliss. Like, it really doesn't get better than that. It seriously doesn't. Like, this is so beautiful. You are creating your own bliss, and they want you to know that. Don't get caught up on labels. Don't get caught up on how this looks. Don't get caught up on this is a traditional. It doesn't have to be. You're making it whatever it is you want to make it. Free yourself. Free yourself. This is about the freedom. Okay? This is the freedom here. So I really hope that helps, Pawan. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I'm proud of you. Keep doing this amazing work that you're doing. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. This is amazing. Please like the video, comment below, let me know how this resonated. Share the video, subscribe, join the Capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Patu. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this, focus on the light. Okay, this is your reading. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing great. Welcome back to the Capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I'm so grateful to have you here. So focus on the light. We're inviting your ancestors and your ancient ancestors in. Focus on the light. So I'm getting this energy here. Many of you are trying to find your light. You're trying to find your light in the darkness. You may be facing a lot of shadow work. You may be dealing with the dark night of the soul. You may be dealing with a lot of painful wounding, opening up the past wounds, opening up, past pain, trauma, PTSD here. A lot of PTSD. So your ancestors want to remind you, focus on your light, not the darkness. Yes. Are you healing your shadow? Yes. But when we heal our shadow, this is about integrating. This is about bringing it to the light. Okay? Bringing our shadow in the light. Not keeping it. Yes, we acknowledge, we know that this is our shadow. We know we're healing the parts that need to be healed with the shadow. Putting the love there, the awareness now. But we bring it to the light. Focus on your light. Focus on your divinity. Focus on the essence of your soul. Who you really are. Your ancestors are saying, remember who you are. Don't get too lost in the dark where you forget to cut the light on. Turn the light on. Don't be afraid to turn the light on. And when you turn the light on, what do you see? What do you see when you turn the light on? And if you don't like it, it's okay. Let's heal the parts that you don't like. Let's heal those pieces. Because guess what? Before this shadow was created, that wasn't you. It wasn't you. You were not that person. The shadow is the hurt version, the in pain, the part of you that's suffering in silence, angry, sad, depressed. That's your shadow. But that's not who you are. It's about integrating it and loving it and understanding. I understand that you've been because a lot of it is attached to your inner child. I understand that this part of you feels this way because of what you went through. You wouldn't have done those things if you had known better, if you were protected, if you were loved, or you were taught a better way. This is about what they want you to know. This is serious here because this is groundbreaking for your legacy. You've been in the dark too long. They are proud of you for focusing on the light. Focusing on the light, that's about focusing on your true north, your path, your purpose. Because that is of the light. Your path and your purpose is of the light, not the darkness. So don't choose the darkness. Choose the light. Focus on the light. Your ancestors want you to know this. This is really powerful. With this 37 here, I may be closing out a cycle. So I may be feeling very painful. I'm feeling a lot of inner child wounding. The ancestors want you to know that your life, the way it's been, is not going to be how it's going to be going. The new cycle, the new beginning. You are finishing out a very painful cycle. Okay, Father of Water. So this is King of Cups here. So many of you are really getting in touch with your emotional depths. And I just saw 1111. You may be going through an awakening. The ancestors want you to know that they are right here. Many of you have like indigenous ancestors here, Native Americans. They're saying that they're right here. They're right here. They want you to explore your emotional depths. They want you to explore who you are, because this is your light. This is what this is about. This is about you need to know who you are. Remember who you are, because you cannot do the things that you're supposed to do for your legacy if you don't know. If you think that you're just this person, you know, I'm hearing a lot of self-deprecating talk right now, a lot of negative inner talk, a lot of dark talk in your head, negative thoughts. I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not worthy of this, I don't deserve this, I did that, I don't deserve this, I did this in the past. Everyone has a past. But it's about healing it and loving it and saying, I did that, it was wrong, I shouldn't have done that, that's not who I am anymore. I'm no longer that person. And when people try to hold you to that, you know, because people always, they love to hold you to who you used to be. You know, people, I don't know what it is about humans. They want change so bad, quote unquote, but they don't like change when it happens. Like, they don't like to see someone change. They don't like to see it. I mean, a lot of it's fear, you know, because we can't control change. You know what I mean? We can't control it. So fear. But anyway, so when people try to hold you to like, oh, you used to do this, oh, you used to be that, you are going to have to say, that's not me anymore. This is who I am now. And once you do it a couple of times, people get the message and they back off. The ancestors want you to know this is a part of your legacy, standing up for yourself, finding your voice, finding your light. This is your legacy. This is going to lead you down a path of full emotional fulfillment. All the past wrongs, all the past pain, all the times you've been done wrong, betrayed, lied to, hurt. You are getting ready to receive an overflow of emotional abundance and security. And this is a part of your legacy. Because I feel for many of you, the physical, material world is very important to you, but you rather have more emotional security. You're the type of person, you prefer emotional security, because I feel like you're like the type, you'll always be able to get material abundance. But emotional security is what you've never had this. You don't know what this feels like. This is like something that's never been done for you. You've had moments, glimpses of it, like a touch, a little taste, but you've never had it like that's it, right? No bumps in the road, like this is just what it is. The ancestors are going to give you this. But this is about, again, you have to focus on your light. Don't let the darkness take you over. As some of you have had, some of you, you know, you need to wear something to protect this area here. Protect your throat chakra. You need to have some type of protection here. Whether it's like a necklace or something, or a chain. You need to have protection there. Because this is what people will come, they'll come for this. Okay? So you need to be protecting this area. This is about your voice. This is about your light and your voice. This is very important. This is significant to your legacy, to who you are. Because once you find who you are, that's your legacy. That's it. Everything else is just going to flow. You just have to focus on your light and find who you are. Remember who you are. You are a divine being of true love and divinity and light. Okay, Queen of Swords. Your royalty. Many of you are not acting accordingly. You are not acting according to your royal status. You know, we have the king, now we have the queen. You are royalty. Some of you have Asian ancestors here as well. They're saying you are royalty. Stop playing games. Walk in your royalty. Act accordingly. Remember who you are. You've always been royalty. Despite circumstances in life, you know, everyone has their journey, everyone has lessons, we all have to go through things. But you are royalty. Act accordingly. Stop playing around. Stop acting like you don't know who you are. Remember who you are. People should be addressing you accordingly as well. Some of you are letting people talk to you any kind of way. Ancestors don't like that. I'm just, body's getting a little hot. The ancestors they're not here for it. They said if you are letting people talk to you any kind of way, don't be silenced. This is what I'm saying. Find your voice. Find your voice. They do not like that. Gotta start checking some people. I mean, seriously, listen. They do not, I don't know who you guys are letting talk to you crazy, but they do not like this. They are pissed. They are like, how much longer are you going to allow this? They said never again. You don't talk to our pal 2 like that. They said you better let them know what time it is. They do not like this. Like, this is, what's going on? Like, they are pissed. Here we go again. So some of you, right now, you have a daughter that may need your attention. This is a Page of Wands here. You may have a daughter right now that needs some extra attention. I'm hearing, you know, this daughter, it could be a son too, but I am getting very strongly a daughter. This daughter needs some guidance. They don't really, it's kind of like they're feeling a bit lost. Something's not working out, maybe in school or something, or they don't feel part of something. They feel a bit isolated. So they may be having issues with their friends, or they're going through a shift as well, I feel, a transformation. And so they're trying to find their voice. It's almost a similar situation to you. You and your child may be mirroring, okay? I'm feeling they're having a hard time focusing on their light, focusing on who they want to be, focusing on, you know, making the best decisions. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. So you may just want to spend some extra time there, and some of you are like, I don't really have time. So the ancestors said ask for help. Okay, they said ask for help. But this is, again, this royalty thing going on here, okay? This is where you started and this is where you're going. This is where you started, this is where you're going. They want you to know that, and they want you to find your voice. Because some of you have not found your voice. It's either too loud or too soft. You need to find a balance. It can't be too loud, it can't be too soft. You need to find your balance. This is a part of the legacy. And when you say something, that's it. Full stop. You don't need to repeat yourself. They say you need to start acting accordingly. You don't need to do this in a mean, nasty way. This is about finding your voice. Because once you find your voice, you don't need to repeat yourself because everyone hears it. And they know what time it is. It's Pal 2's time. But you have to focus on your light. Because when you do things like that, when you come in these situations with divine intention for the highest good for all, people don't question that. Or if they do, they're on funny time anyway, so who cares? But the real ones know. You know what I mean? And that's all we're focusing on. These other people. But when you are doing things out of ego, then that's when it's going to collapse. People will call you out. You'll have more issues and things like that. But when you're doing this out of divine intention and you have a balanced voice, secure, confident, no one's going to question you. No one, or if they do, again, we know what they may be on, but people will let it be that. That's it. Period. I'm done talking. And that's it. So you need to find your voice. That is going to be so important for your legacy. Now let's find out some rewards for you. What are going to be some of the rewards? Your ancestors want you to know that they are here. They're saying, ask us for help. They're saying, ask for help. They're saying that they've seen some situations you've been in where if you had asked for help, because we have to ask for it. I mean, sometimes they do intervene, but when you get further along on this journey, they want to see where you submit. They want to see where you surrender, where you just let go and ask for help. Because a lot of times we want to just do everything on our own. We just want to just be every person, do everything, hold it all. And we don't have to. We have help. So literally ask for help. They're right there to help you. Okay, some rewards, please. Wow, look at this. This is so powerful. Wow. Just came out reverse. Okay, so this is it. You're leaving despair behind. This is transformation. This transformation is going to be huge. You're going to be given the strength and power. Strength and power. You're going to be given this emotional security that you yearn to have. Emotional stability, emotional security, and you're going to be in your power. And you're going to be highly respected. Many of you don't have anything to prove to your family, like your physical family here, but you have a whole lot to prove to your ancestors, and you know that. You know that. You don't have anything to prove to, many of you don't. Your physical family, you don't have anything to prove to them. But your ancestors and your ancient ancestors, you do. And you know. You know. And they want to see you. They want to see you shine. They want to see you find your voice. And again, find your light. And be the leader that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to lead. That's a part of it. That's a part of your legacy. You are a leader. And when you focus on your light and always do things out of divine intention and not self-serving situations, you will always be powerful and succeed. Wow. Another thing about light here. Look at this. The word wants to be written. Okay, so this is really powerful, guys. This is prophecy here. Many of you are fulfilling the prophecy that was put on you at birth. Your ancient ancestors are coming through. Your ancient ancestors are coming through and they're saying this is prophecy. You're going back to the top. You're rising back up to the top where you're supposed to be. But you have to follow the light. And this new story wants to be written. Many of you, the prophecy is, this prophecy was put on, not even, it's your ancient ancestors here and ascended masters as well. This is a total prophecy situation that you're getting ready to move into. This is the prophecy for your life. Many of you are going to be connecting with a partner, a counterpart, and you're going to realize more of the prophecy. The prophecy is being revealed to you. Some of you may be getting an activation here with your nose. Some type of gift here with your nose. The prophecy is being revealed. It's becoming clearer. I feel many of you before you've been doing things to deny this, you were afraid of it, you were fearful of it, you were fearful of being in this type of position, leadership, power. There's like an abuse of power energy here from like ancestral wound of abuse of power. So you're afraid of the power because you feel like if you get into power, it's going to go dark, or you will go dark. You may have done that in a past life. You were in a position of power and you were about darkness versus light. This is the prophecy for you to be the leader and on top, but guided by the light, divine intention, the highest good for all, not the highest good for you. I feel like in a past life and ancestral, it was the highest good for just you or the family, but it's going to be the highest good for all. And all is you and your family and everyone else, and everyone can win. So this is why you have to focus on the light, because this is your prophecy. Your prophecy is to be on top and to be guided by the light, not abusing your power, not abusing your gifts, using it to help others and for the highest good of all. So this is extremely powerful. Wow. And it's ready to be written. The word wants to be written at this point. The new story, the new chapter, it wants to be written. But this is a part of your prophecy. This is your legacy. And again, diving for light. Wow, this is so powerful. Many of you are going to be working with your partner, your romantic partner. You're going to be doing projects and things like that, business deals, very successful. When you connect with this person, it's going to be like lightning speed. Everything is, again, this prophecy. Your prophecy is being revealed to you. Your ancestors are saying, are you paying attention? They're saying all these pieces of the puzzle that are coming together, this is the prophecy. Are you paying attention? Because this is huge. This is your legacy. And you're going to write what it is you want to write, but you have to follow the light. The story is yours to write. They're giving, it's basically like free will. It's free will, but it's divine. Like, if that makes sense, like they're divinely guiding you to make your own story of whatever it is you want. Like, you can have whatever, but you have to focus on the light. That's the thing. Like, that's like basically your lesson. If you focus on the dark, that's when things go the other way. But when you focus on the light, divine intention, highest good for all, you could do whatever it is you want to do. You could write whatever story you want to write, and you can have it all. Wow. 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 That's big. Wow. Let's get a couple more. Okay. All right. Connect with animals and then nature spirits. Okay. So many of you have mediumship abilities here. You're able to connect with animals. You're able to connect with the elements of nature. This is going to be healing for you. This is going to help you to unlock more of who you are, more of the legacy. You're going to be, this is healing. Going in nature is healing for you. It helps you to recharge. It helps you to regroup. It helps you to get balance. Connect with nature. Connect with these animals. This is going to help you heal and help you to focus in on your light. This helps you to regroup, recollect. Don't be afraid to cut the light on. Go in nature. Spend time. You can connect. The ancestors say connect with them in nature. Talk to them. Sit out, put your back on a tree and talk to them. Tell them what you want to say. They said they want to know, they want to hear you talk. They want to hear your voice. This is, again, they want to hear your voice. They want to know what your voice sounds like. What does your truth sound like? They want to hear you ask for help. They want to hear you talk to them. They want to talk to you. So some of you have animal spirit guides too. Animal spirit totems here. This is really important. Okay. So This is coming up to a really powerful time for you. Prophecy. That's all I keep hearing. They say pay attention. This is your prophecy. This is really powerful. All right, let's get a couple cards to end the reading. Okay, we'll take all three. Okay. We have you, the muse. Welcome. Welcome, the divine masculine. Cozy up with risk. So, you know, you are a muse. How to? You are literally the author, the creator, the co-creator, the artist of your life. You can have whatever it is you want. Focus on the light. You can write whatever story. It's time to write the new story of who you are and write all the things that you want a part of the story. Every single thing your ancestors want to know. They're here to help you, but they're saying get used to taking risk. Cozy up with this. With this red here, this may be fear associated with this. They're saying that they have you. They got you. They got you every single time. They said, have we failed you yet? And they said, if you feel like we failed you, it's not that we failed you. It's because it didn't work out, because it was not meant to be, or it was like protection, divine protection, or a block for something better. But they're saying they've had you every step of the way. But you have to be okay with taking risk. When they tell you to do something, you need to do it. And know that you are always protected and they got you. Welcome, the divine masculine. Many of you are balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. You're balancing this out. You're welcoming in the divine masculine within you, regardless of gender here, because we all have both. So you're welcoming in this energy. You're using this energy to manifest. You're using this energy to, again, co-create the life that you want. Many of you are the magician. You know how to manifest anything. So this is what I was saying. You never have to worry about the material world. It's that emotional security that you want, that you haven't really had. So this is always on lock, but continue to have this balance. And then we have you, the muse. Again, you are the muse. You are the inspiration. You are the living word. You are the leader. You are the artist, the co-creator, the author. It's what you want. You can have whatever it is you want. Focus on your life. I really hope that helps, Pal 2. Thank you all so much for being here. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you all so much. I'm proud of you. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing this work. I'm so proud of you. You're doing a great job. You're amazing. You got this. Keep going. Keep going, Pal 2. Focus on your light. Focus on your divinity. Please like the video, comment below, share the video, subscribe, join the Capital LVE tribe. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I hope you're well. I hope you're staying safe, healthy. Thank you all so much. Okay, Pal 3. Releasing allegiances. Okay, so legacy talk. We're going to invite your ancestors and your ancient ancestors in for this reading. It's really powerful. Many of you It's like you have ancestors, ancient ancestors that go back to like way back, like Babylon and ancient Egypt here. So they want you to know that this is a part of the legacy. Many of you, if you're not wearing gold, you need to wear gold. Okay? If you're not wearing gold, you need to wear gold because this helps to show off your royalty, show off your royal status, show off, and I don't want to say show off, but it's like this helps you to connect with your lineage, your ancestry, connect with who you are, connect with the essence of your soul. Gold really helps you do this. Okay. Some of you have like this vampire energy around you. Vampire energy, the sucking your blood, sucking your life force, sucking a lot of who you are. You are powering up people who are literally stealing your energy, stealing your power, and they're using that to create and to do things because of the energy that you're giving them. It's definitely like you have people around you who are leeches. Your ancestors want you to know that. You have leeches around you who should not be there anymore. Your ancestors are saying, take the trash out and clean up. Clean up. Clean house. You need to clean up. Get these leeches up out of here. Because these leeches are leaving you in darkness. They're draining your life force. They're draining your light. They're draining who you are. Some of you are connecting with people. When you leave them, you don't even you don't have energy. You don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like being bothered. You don't feel like talking. They're literally taking your energy so they can create, so they can come up, so they can thrive, so they can be better. They're stealing energy and they don't even realize it because they're low vibrational. So it's not like they mean to do it. It's just their vibration is so low, they can't help it. The moth to the flame is so low. They're so attracted to you because of this. Because they don't have the level of light, vibration. They don't have that level. So they're sucking on to whatever they can to feel alive, to feel good, to be able to create, to be able to do things that they would not normally be able to do. Your ancestors really want you to know that because they're saying that, and with the number 10 here, you could be at the end of a karmic cycle. You could be at this place where you are removing these things out of your life and releasing yourself from these situations that are draining your energy. You may have felt like this may have been difficult for some of you because these could have been people that you've known for a while, or you felt like, and that's what the ancestors want you to know. They want you to know that if you were holding on to this person had my back, or this person did this and this person did that, it doesn't mean you have to be blindly loyal to these people because of that. They're saying that just because this person did something for you 10 years ago, how do you feel now when you're around them? Ask yourself, how do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel complete? Do you feel whole? I mean, of course you find this on your own, but when you're around other people, they complement the way they're supposed to complement the way you feel. It should be equal balance energy exchange, and they complement. It's complementary, not a deficit, not you keep sucking me dry and you're just getting charged up, and I'm over here dying. I've literally been in those situations where that has happened to me. So your ancestors, and so I know it's real, that's why I want to say that. Like, you could literally be, this person is feeling a little bad when they first see you, like physically, they don't feel good. And then you start hanging out with this person, all of a sudden they feel better, and you're just like, you're ready to go home, you just need to lay down. You know, that happens, that's real. Okay, that's when you have to pay attention to, how do you feel? They want you to really examine that. Seven of Cups here, illusion. Some of you are still in, they want you to know that in order to move forward on this journey, the journey of your life, the journey of your legacy, you are going to have to cut some of these ties that you have with some of the people in your life. And you are going to have to release yourself. You are going to have to forgive yourself. You are going to have to release yourself. Just because this person did this, or this person, and I'm not saying that these are bad people, but you may have to limit your interactions with them. Some of you do need to cut these people off. The ancestors are saying, take the trash out. That's all I keep hearing. Take the trash out. But for some of you, you will just cut certain people back and just not be around them as much. And you need to be okay with that. And you need to forgive yourself. And it's nothing personal. You're just on a different path. And that's how you have to carry it. That's just how you have to move. Act accordingly here. So move past these illusions, because there's a lot of illusions here, which some of you are not seeing. You're not seeing the illusion of how this person is not adding anything to you. They're actually subtracting everything from you. Okay? So is this something you want to be a part of? Just for the sake of, we've been friends for 20 years, talk. You know, sometimes we can't. The ancestors want you to move past these things. Don't get caught up on that. And so for many of you, this is going back to some of the things where, you know, where you come from. Your ancestry goes back, like I said, this ancient Egypt energy here. You dealt with those situations during that time, or your ancestry is connected. Like, some of the ancestral lessons are coming from that time, that era. Okay, so this is really deep, and this is maybe why it feels so personal, so intense, you know, because of those deep connections and deep emotional wounds and trauma that's being cleared here. We have oppression. This is Ten of Swords. Okay, this is keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck, keeping you from being able to move, keeping you in a place of being caged, stuck, not free. They're saying, your ancestors are saying, this is your birthright. You are free. You are meant to be free. You are meant to run wild. But you can't do that if these people are having you stuck and in the way. You're not going to be able to do that. Okay? So this is about you releasing yourself, freeing yourself from this oppression. I mean, these are pretty, you know, these are pretty strong words here. Oppression. Like, think about that. Like, these people are keeping you in a place of oppression. And we know what that word means. The ancestors are saying they dealt with that so you don't have to. Yeah, they're saying they dealt with that. You don't have to. You don't have to deal with this. You're choosing to deal with this. And for some of you, it's because you're not seeing past the illusion. You have to see past the illusion, past the mirage, past, you know, the games and the mask and whatever show and dance these people are doing. You have to see past that and free yourself. They don't want you to be oppressed, and they dealt with that. They say you could be free. It's your time to be free. Some of you are, there's a clear message here that if you do not clear this oppression, free yourself. This is about freedom. This is about freedom of yourself, freeing yourself of karma, freeing yourself of people that no longer serve you, freeing your ancestral line as well. So if you do not do these things to free yourself, you will pass down that same energy to the next generation, and then the cycle can continue. Okay, so the more you remove these blocks, people, situations, beliefs, okay, the more you remove these things, this will free you will become free. There will be no more oppression here. And some of you, I'm hearing, is definitely a romantic partnership. Okay, a romantic partnership for some of you. For some of you, I'm hearing 3 friends. I'm hearing a business partner. I'm hearing a coworker, and I'm hearing a quote-unquote best friend from childhood for some of you. Okay, so the ancestors are saying, don't keep these people around that don't serve you. You have to release yourself. What else do they want you to know about your legacy? So this is aligned with your legacy, because some of these people are blocking you from the next level. Some of these people are blocking the blessings. They literally are blocking your blessings. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Page of Wands here. So you have some sneaky people around you. I'm just gonna have to say it. You have sneaky people around you who think they can outsmart you. They think that they are a mastermind. They think that they have it all figured out and that you don't really know what's going on. For some of you, you have like deceptive energy around you. People stealing, people lying. For some of you, you have a romantic partner here that's been lying to you, that's been cheating on you. Ancestors want you to know that. It's definitely, you have people around you who are deceiving you. For some of you, you have people deceiving you at work. People are lying to you, or they're not being honest about something with money, something about, I don't know, something with payroll or something. So there's some deception here that the ancestors want you to see, because they're saying that when you focus yourself on, some of you are focusing on situations that you don't need to put your energy into, and you're not focusing on seeing past the illusions or seeing people for who they really are. They're saying that these people have been showing you, but you don't want to see it because of your quote-unquote allegiance to them, or this allegiance that you have to them, or had to who they used to be, or something like that. I don't know. Like, release yourself of these things. Some of you really need to go through your contact log and clear it out, clean it out. Do you still talk to these people? No, erase their number. Go through your contact log. Some of you need to go through the people that you follow on social media, clear it out. They're saying clear things out that no longer resonate with you. And don't align yourself with some of these situations that you feel like you no longer resonate with, or are friends with, or whatever the situation is. If it's someone that you're fake friends with on social media, or fake friends with in real life, but you follow them on social media, they're saying, why are you keeping up with this person? Why? It doesn't serve you. You have to let these things go. Okay. Let's hear some rewards or some more things about your legacy, because these are things that are right now that you need to clear out. But in doing so, more things will be revealed to you. But you need to know that cycles will continue to repeat if you don't learn your lessons. And the other thing is that I do feel with this releasing allegiances, you need to have an allegiance to yourself. Don't keep giving yourself to so many people. You have to give things to yourself first. You need to have an allegiance to yourself. What does this allegiance to yourself mean? How can you be loyal to yourself? How can you protect yourself? How can you love yourself? And that's about being around the people that make you feel good and uplift you. And not spending your time around people who don't bring anything to the table. They're essentially taking. Okay? It's not equal. So you need to have an allegiance to yourself and promise to be good to yourself. How about 3, please? Okay. Interference. There's something happening here for some of you. I'm hearing, what is this? This is Eight of Swords. I'm hearing for some of you, there is getting ready to be a big conflict. And for many of you, this is work related. Not for all, but for some of you, this is work related here. There's getting ready to be a big conflict. There's getting ready to be a big, like, for some of you, is a business going to be dissolved, or severing ties, or quitting a job, or leaving a job. It's some type of big thing that's getting ready to happen. And this is going to be divinely guided. This is divine intervention. For some of you, you need this. For some of you, you haven't been able to pull the trigger yourself. And so now your team is making this collapse happen. They're saying, you haven't been able to do it, we're going to do it for you. So there's getting ready to be something. It's like a collision I'm feeling. Some type of crash. But it's getting ready to free you. And it's getting ready to remove a lot of people. You see this? It's like you have the hawk here. Look at this. You have the hawk here. And that's like you. And you're pushing these people that no longer serve you away. They're flying away from you. And look at them. They're dark. And you are light. Of the light. And those darker energies are moving away. Darker, low vibrational energies. For some of you, this does pertain to work. Work, business, career. For some of you, you are going to be promoted or move to another job, or you're going to be leaving a job, or a business is going to collapse or be dissolved. The ancestors are saying there's nothing to worry about at all. This is divinely guided, meant to be. There's nothing to be concerned about. There's nothing to be afraid of. Because for some of you, they're saying they had to pull the trigger because you were not going to do it. So they're going to do it. This is really interesting because it's totally different from Pile 1 and 2. Well, let's find some more messages. What else do you need to know? This is going to take some courage and bravery. Okay? So we have here, every journey starts with a single step. They're saying you're going to have to take steps. You are going to have to trust the steps. Trust where you're being guided. Trust where you are going. Trust it. But it's going to have to take, you have to take a step. You have to, and look, pack light. You see how she just has a small suitcase here? Pack light for this new destination, pack light for the new journey ahead, pack light for what's coming. A lot of those people can no longer go with you to the next level. There are no limits here, okay? The next level is freedom, no limits, free from everything, limitless. These people cannot go, or the job can't go, or whatever. The business, whatever, it cannot go. And you're going to have to trust it, and you're going to have to trust this next step. But you are heaven sent. They are guiding you. A lot of you, they're trying to help you strengthen your intuitive abilities. They want you to trust yourself. They're trying to really, your legacy here, a lot of this is trust. Trust of the divine and trusting yourself. A lot of you have had issues with trusting yourself, issues with trusting who you are, your abilities, and you would lean on people to basically confirm what you already know, basically co-sign what you already have, basically like help push you to what you already know to do or what you're already doing. That's what the people around you have been doing. They haven't been adding. They've been already just, you already have it. And so maybe you would lean for validation or affirmation or like that's the energy. You have it. You are divinely guided. You have what it takes. Trust yourself. This legacy, your legacy, is about trust. It's very important here. Trusting yourself. I'm feeling for many of you, you are getting ready to, with leaving this job or business or whatever, you're getting ready to see a lot more money. Yeah, that message, or my phone just went off. Something's coming in. Something is going to replace a better situation that's coming in. Either a new job or a better business or better business partners or a new career promotion. It's getting ready to be something that's going to feel, it may feel like a little bit of a loss at first, but something even better is coming in. And this is about you trusting that that's coming in for you. Your ancestors are saying there's nothing to worry about. They just want you to take the trash out. They want you to take the trash and they want you to pack the house up to move. Get that suitcase ready because you're moving to a new chapter. Okay, a new cycle, a new chapter, a new beginning. They want you to clean up. They're saying, again, all this junk cannot go. Okay. Connect with water and go with the flow. So many of you, you have a special connection with water. Your ancestors, they love to connect with you through water. You need to drink a lot of water. The more water you drink, the more in tune and balanced that you are, and you can hear them and you can communicate with them. Some of you need to go near the water and talk to them because they want to talk to you. Some of you, you have like this, you're going to be doing something with the water. You're either going to be making environmental products or you're going to be helping marine life, or you're going to do like some type of like environmental work around the water on earth here. But some of you have like this, like you need to go fishing or something. I'm hearing something about catch some fish, go out to the water and go fishing. You will love that. It's going to help you connect with your ancestors, and it's going to be really healing and relaxing for you because your ancestors, for some of you, they used to love catching fish and they want to connect with you through this practice. This will be almost like a ritual. It's going to feel very good for you, very healing. You're going to feel very connected. Okay, and they're saying that you're going to love it. If you don't already, some of you, you do love fishing. You already love fishing and you haven't been fishing as much. You haven't had time. You haven't been taking the time. There's also this thing about self-care. Like I'm just getting this energy. You haven't been taking care of yourself. You haven't been taking the time to really care for yourself in the way that you should. So they're saying, are you taking spiritual baths? Are you drinking enough water? Are you going on a trip, changing your scenery, vacation, taking time for yourself? Okay, fishing. Many of you like to fish. So they're saying do this. Okay, this is something ancestral. It's very important here. Some of you want to take a trip to like Asia or something like that, and your ancestors are saying go for it. This is going to be really great for you, really healing for you as well, and it's going to help you to connect more with who you are. Go with the flow. Again, this is some more imagery around the water, the beach, the sand. This is also saying to me that you need to rest. It says here, let go, rest, manifest. You need to take some time to rest. Okay. But for some of you, it's like I'm getting this energy of you need to connect with like family members if you can, or friends that you trust, people to hold space for you, and go be by the water. I don't know, maybe take a trip with friends or something, or the right friends or family, or do something that you can connect with some people by the water. This will be very healing for you right now. Some of you, they're saying that you need to use the water as your muse. The water needs to be inspiration for you to create. Okay? Let the water, you need to just go stare at the water and bring a journal or a book to sketch. The water is your muse. Okay? The water is and you need to go with the flow. So that means you need to follow your intuition and go with the flow and do what you're supposed to do when you are told to do so. So that's taking that inspired, aligned action when you are told to do so. And just go with the flow. Okay, pile 3, we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, wow. Okay, one step ahead is all you need. So this is about taking a risk, being okay with taking a risk, and taking the step forward. One step. I keep going back to that card here with the suitcase. Get ready. One step, that's it. That's all you need is one step toward the new beginning, the new cycle, to free yourself, to come out of the darkness. So we have here, lead your metamorphosis. And then we have here, cut the cords of doubt. So some of you are holding on to cords of doubt, not trusting things, doubting yourself, doubting this journey, maybe doubting the people around you, or, doubting your plan or your path. Cut these cords. It's not true. Tell yourself a new story. Lead yourself into your transformation, into your metamorphosis. You are transforming to the new you. And again, those people cannot go with you. Those people cannot be on this journey with you, or the job, or the career, not the career, but like the business or the business partners or whatever it is for you. It cannot go with you. It has to go. It has to go. This is a part of your legacy. This is what you're moving into. And you will have freedom on a new level. Lead your transformation. You have the power to lead your transformation. The power is yours. Choose freedom. Choose the light. Choose to trust yourself. Trust is a big part of this. Trust yourself. Trust the divine power and the divine plan. One step is all you need. One step. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. So I really hope this helps pile 3. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the great work. Keep moving forward. You got this. Don't give up. Keep trusting yourself, loving yourself. Please like the video. Please share the video. Comment below. Let me know how this resonated. Subscribe. Join the Capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much. I will see you in the next reading. Bye.